Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big41 Gaming here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode number 6 of our Zero Overall franchise with Season 4 Offseason. So yeah, Offseason is officially here and this will be the video for this week. Kind of going over everything that happened over the season last. And of course, going over some commits as well. I will get everyone added in at the end of the season. I just hit my microphone on accident. Of course, not everyone's signed, so not everyone, is available. Scroggins is already taken, so I do need to update that whenever I do get them. But a lot of these guys are now verbally committed. I will go over their scouting-wise as well later on to see what kind of development trait they have. We'll kind of go over that once everybody has signed. We actually have a decent recruiting class, honestly. This season. So, honestly, we're going to keep it with the 50 points having left over. There's nothing really to do this last couple weeks here, this late in the season. Obviously, we're looking to get a couple more players committed as well. Looks like we're in the top 3 now, facing Northwestern with Matt Keogh. Nice middle linebacker that would definitely help out this team. Also, the staff is going to stay the same, even though actually there's an F with a scheme guru, and he's a motivator. I might actually change up these guys. Yeah, I mean, this guy's a really good motivator. Everything's upgraded. I might fire our defensive coordinator. That might happen. I'm gonna keep David here. We're gonna fire Willie Murphy and try to get a better coach next week. So that's the only change we'll do for our team as well. Again, going over all of last season, we went 0-6. If you guys did miss any of the episodes, what I do, I play 4 games. I pretty much condense those down into highlights, voice over the highlights, and go from there. Obviously, you guys might have already seen one of the episodes, and that's why you're here, and you're following this channel, which I appreciate you guys. And also, if you guys haven't, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel and lets you know when more videos like this go live. So yeah. We had 2 wins on the season. Unfortunately, couldn't get another win, especially against Buffalo. That was a close game. They went 2-10 as well. Yeah, we were nowhere close to even thinking about a conference championship. Miami of Ohio and Kent State went there. So, unfortunately, we went 2-10. Not last, though. Hey, we weren't last. We weren't last. That's what we're looking for. But again, just simulating pretty much through here. Making sure we have all the commits. We'll also get the transfer portal in through as well. We got a couple more halfbacks here, which will be very, very nice. We go one more week. We'll also go over season stats. I forgot to check the season stats as well. We'll check that. We get Matt Keogh as well. That's nice. We did lose Killebrew, though, the 3-star free safety. We got him at the end, but unfortunately USC's got the better program prestige than us, so they end up getting that free safety. Isaac Wilson wins the Heisman. And yeah, so looking at the season stats from last year, To'o, 11 for 21, not the greatest, 2,738 yards. Tamani Michaels might honestly start over To'o, because honestly, he seemed better, in my opinion. He was a little bit better. 25-36, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing-wise, O'Malley had over 1,000 yards with 11 touchdowns. Very, very solid season from him. Aldrich had 273 and 4 touchdowns. A couple, 272, 107, 20 with a couple touchdowns there rushing the ball. Haslam had over 800 yards. Crow had 686. I like how our most guy who caught the ball was a halfback. I think it was playing slot, though, half the time as well. Easter led the team with 4 touchdowns with only 200 yards. That was about it for that wise. Blocking, we allowed a lot of sacks. We're not going to go over everything with sacks. Defensive wise, Iverson led the team with 90 tackles. Quan led the team with 14 tackles for a loss. He also tied for the most sacks with Forney with 3. Forney, Lemons, and Combs, and Iverson all had 2 interceptions. Cantrell, Humphreys, and Schafering had 1. Lemons and Humphreys and Bugs all had 4 deflections on the season. Kwan led the team with most forced fumbles. We had 4 recoveries. And, of course, we did have 2 defensive touchdowns with Cantrell and Schafering. So, very, very solid season from them. Kicking-wise, we went 25 for 29 for extra points. Field goals, we were not the greatest on. We missed 4 from 50, 1 from 30 to 9, or 30 to 39, and 1 from 29 and under. So we went 15 of 21 on the season with 71%, which is not the greatest. We had 15 punts, 510 was the long, or 510 overall. Kick return, we didn't really kick off or return that much, and same thing with punt returns. We had 7 total on the season. So, not great of a season at all there. So, yeah, again, Isaac Wilson wins the Heisman. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but on early National Signing Day, you can look at their development traits once they have signed. So, honestly, we're going to go through each one right now. Freeman is only a normal. He's a JUCO junior. He'll definitely help out this season. Sterling's a normal. Bohannon's an impact. Khalil's a normal. Tolzien is a normal. Scroggins is a normal. Again, he's the only one that's been taken so far. If you guys do want a player in this dynasty, write a comment down below. Just name who you want to take over and a name for yourself, and we'll get you added in. Looks like most of these guys are normal. Wagoneer, Yoon, Pride, McPherson, Ragas, Nchami. I think I'm saying that name correctly. Peacock's an impact, though. Lyles is a normal. Couple more normals here, so it looks like only one guy was unfortunately an impact development for us, or 2. I think 2. Yeah, it's 2. It's Bohannon, who is a 1-star wide receiver. 91 speed's not terrible. He just needs to work on the catching. And then Benjamin Peacock, what a name, with the impact as well. Everything else was normal devs, so. Or no, we also had Keo. Keo's an impact. I missed Keo there, but he's also an impact as well. Only 80 speed, but 80 tackle, 80 acceleration is not too bad. I'm kind of hoping, like Nortman. I know these guys are all busts, but honestly, they're going to help out the team immediately. So not the greatest overall there, but I mean, we'll take it. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go through the bowl season. We'll go over, of course, the winner here. We'll just go ahead and go to the end of season recap because we'll go over the college football playoff here in just a second and see who made it and see who won the national title, because that's what I normally do on my. We also got Anthony Long committed, so that's nice, but I don't know if we're not going to be able to see it because the second signing day is later on in the season. It looks like Michigan won in overtime against Oregon. So Michigan is the number 1 overall team now. Looks like North Carolina, Iowa State, Oregon, Alabama, Florida, Kansas State, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, along with Texas A&M, Utah, Boise State, and Michigan all made it to the college football playoff. So decent overall season from Michigan. They win it all. Very, very nice for them. And let's go ahead and get on with the transfer portal. Let's see who wants to come to the school here. Obviously, we'll go through players leaving, of course, first. We're only losing 4, 12 overall, so honestly, that's good for us because that means a lot of people are staying for this season compared to not having many people, we're not going to have any draft picks, so that's fine. Now, here's the transfer portal and off-season recruiting. So what we're going to do, we did get a couple more guys. So Holyfield, Long, and Quinn have not signed. So we need to focus Nortman. We're just going to schedule him a visit. We have nothing for him. So never mind. We're just going to go ahead and sit in the house because that's probably the best thing for him. Also, looking at the best top classes, we're number 20 or we're number 43 with 12 3 stars, 4 2 stars, and 6 1 stars, leading the MAC as well. Obviously, we still have the transfer portal. Anyone want to come to school? There's a lot of people that want to come to school. Hold on a second. We have a halfback. We have a left guard. We have a tight end. We have a right outside linebacker. That's big. We'll take this left end. We'll actually take both left ends. We'll take a bunch of the 3 stars here as well. We're not gonna need to actually let's grab this corner because I do need corners as well. Unfortunately, we're probably not gonna get everybody. but I am going to offer everyone a scholarship first and foremost. We're also going to send the house on the guys that want to come here. I know they're juniors, but honestly, anything's going to benefit us now. So, yeah. And we also do have a transfer with a freshman here, Trevor Dickinson. We desperately need him. Same thing with Rousseau. I don't know how you say that name. I apologize. As you know, I am terrible with names. So if you expect me to say a name right, I'm not going to do it. Ted Hammond, transfer. He's a junior, so many people not go after him. These guys are juniors. We're just going to send the house on the guys that we kind of want, and especially in the secondary is going to be a big thing. So I'm going to offer this guy because he is another junior. We got a couple more guys here that we'll just offer scholarships for, and hopefully we can get some early points in for somebody. Like this tight end for 15 points, and hopefully we can stay in the running for this tight end. Obviously, we're not going to get everybody. I don't expect to get everybody, especially with only being a one-star school, and that's probably not going to change for a long time with being a one-year. So Mark Nortman, the halfback, has officially verbally committed, so that is nice. We get an extra 50 points, and we're going to have the 110 from not. From getting scholarships out there. So I need to remember from 22 down as we can check after that for these guys' stuff. We're actually number 1 on this guy's halfback, so we'll just give him the 50 points. This left outside linebacker, I want to get the 50 points for. The surprising thing is we're number 1 on this tight ends board, so we're not going to do visits just yet. I know I should because we're going to miss out on this right end, though. We're just, we'll just take him off because there's no shot we're going to get him. Anyways, so on to week 3 of off-season recruiting. Hopefully we can get some more guys. We don't get any more commits. That does kind of suck that we don't get any more commits because, yeah, recruiting's all the way done now with – that was weird. There's no time whatsoever left. We might get Lar here soon, but Navy's trying to go after him. I don't think anyone else is trying to commit. Hammond we're probably lost on, but we'll stay in the running for now. And hopefully we can get Ferguson. Ferguson will be a very, very nice add to this secondary group because that was a struggle last season. A big struggle. We do get Lar, so that is very, very good. We get some offensive help. We did get the free safety of Kinney as well. We also got Ferguson, so we did get some transfers. We did lose Hammond, which is fine. I expected not to get him because after I looked at it, there was just no shot. So Hammond is a no, but we can bring these. This guy's hopefully going to commit this week. This guy's super close. We'll get week 4 in. We'll go proximity to home. Hopefully he commits with that. You like playing style. You like our playing style. Well, welcome on board. You like our playing style. Welcome on board. Left outside linebacker, we're number 4 on. I don't think we're going to get him, but we can just schedule him a visit. And I can't schedule you a visit, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. And that. We'll send the house on Raymond. So, again, 20 down, then I can see what everybody's second part for. So, once we get that, we'll go through everything, and we'll be good. DJ Clifford has officially committed as well. We got a lot of halfbacks coming in. A tight end, another halfback, another tight end. That's it. So we did lose out on Tripp, Dickinson, and Brandt. They go aside to Western Michigan. We should be leveling up here soon as well after signing or this National Signing Day. We'll take out the guys that we didn't get. So we get a solid class of, I think that's it. Yeah, 30 guys coming into this the school, which is very, very nice. So going from 20 down, we got Holyfield as first. He is a normal dev. Another normal for Long, a normal for Quinn, for Nortman, Clifford. Hey, we got a star with Rasau. He is the transfer tight end coming in, so he might start. We get an impact for Gentry as well, and another star for Raymond, and an impact for Ferguson. So we made some great transfers coming in. So very, very solid there. The transfer portal definitely helps us out with a lot of with a better development traits. So first off, we need to see if we had any. We do have 3 athletes. Pride is 48 overall, but he's a 57 right in or left in. So you're going to an end. Let's see what these guys. We got Nortman, who I believe was a halfback, and he's a better actually right outside linebacker. So you're gonna go be a right outside linebacker. I really don't need a fullback. I don't really need a fullback right now. Sandland as well. Yeah, you're pretty much trash everywhere. You're not trash, but you'll be a decent backup in a couple years. So yeah, that is about it for at least moving people around. We can actually cut some of these halfbacks now. Crow might honestly leave us. Can Crow actually play wide receiver? No, he can't. He's a 66 overall. I just realized we have, like, no wide receivers. I think a tight end can play wide receiver. We have a ton of wide receivers. Why do we have so many wide receivers or tight ends? This guy can't play wide receiver. This guy's 214. Can you play wide receiver? No, you're a fullback. Why does this game hate me? Can Wayne? No, you're a 50. Okay, well, I'm gonna need some wide receivers in this class. Offensive line should be pretty decent for next season. We haven't gone through the training results. We'll go through that here in just a second. I think we're pretty much fine. There's not really any position changes that I need to do. But going on to National Signing Day, we have officially signed a pretty good class. We actually get to level 15, so we got a lot of points for upgrading the coach. For the team-wise, highest overall is an 85. It's our defensive tackle of Ismail. Lemons is an 84, Abreu is an 82, Combs is an 82, and Wayne's an 80, along with Irwin and Curl and Mancuso. So quarterbacks is 73. Honestly, I might start Michaels. Michaels might be the starter. He's only a normal dev, but he can go up a little bit, especially in his quickness. So he can go up in speed, which is very, very nice. And To'o, I think, is at the max that he can go. I mean, he can go up, yeah, the same thing, but he's a senior. So might start Michaels. Halfback O'Malley is going to continue leading the charge with Aldrich and Crow behind him. And Martino is a 75 as well with 91 speed. Clifford's a 90. Gentry's a 91. At 7, a lot of 75 overall running backs. Fullback, don't really care. Wide receivers are, again, still pretty rough besides Bohannon. We desperately need to keep an eye on him with that true freshman starter. A lot of tight ends. Wayne is an 80 overall as a blocking tight end. So, yeah, hopefully he can continue to be good. Offensive line is an 82. A couple 80s, but nothing too much to write home about. There is an 80 on the defensive line, or 2 on the defensive line, so that's going to be solid. Left outside linebacker, middle linebacker got some improvements, along with right outside linebacker as well. Corners, yeah, we can cut a lot of these overalls now. We actually have depth at corner room now, so that's nice. We are losing Ferguson, our fastest corner next season. So that's about it. Free safety, Combs is an 82. Scroggins is a 67, so he'll probably be redshirted this season. But again, he is the only one that's changed. A lot of these freshmen are still going to be a thing. So looking at just the freshmen like Nortman, he can be taken over. Quinn, Conte, Lyles, Scroggins is the only one that's off limits. Cole, Yoon, Sandlin, Tolzien, Wagoneer, Sterling, Bohannon, Khalil, Pride, McPherson, Holyfield, Keogh, Ragas, Peacock. Those are the guys that can be officially taken over if you guys do want to play in this dynasty. So that is, if you guys want, write a comment down below. Again, I've said that a couple times, I think. I don't know, I have a terrible short-term memory. So, it is what it is. Passing trading results, which is one of my favorite things in dynasties to do. Now we're going to encourage transfers, which is pretty much cutting players. We did cut a lot of people, and a lot of them are going to be the 0 overalls. This will be nice. That will cut down a lot of this list from like over 111 now down to 104. I can probably cut this fullback. He's a 56 overall. Let's check quarterback, because quarterback, I'll probably keep 4 quarterbacks because To'o, is going to be gone anyways. Honestly, I'm thinking cutting Crow. He's only 82 speed. Yeah, we're going to cut Crow. Crow's going to be gone. We're going to cut Crook, who's a 62 overall for fullback. Don't need another one. Sun is going to be cut. That's it for tight end. Offensive line, I don't think I'm going to cut anybody. There's just no point of cutting anyone besides Apple, who's a 68 overall. That's about it. Defense. Don't know if there's really anybody that I can. Maybe Hacker, because he's a 68. That is about it there. Ree's a 66 as a junior. He can go. I think I'm just going to let I do have a ton of kickers. Tauscher's going to go. And a punter can go. Honestly, probably Simpson can go. I'm going to let the computer do the other 10. I'm not going to go through all those 10. Just, that's just boring at that point. But we did cut a lot of players. So, again, advancing to next week, we'll kind of see how good our team is going into next season to start season number 5 for this team. Hopefully we can get a lot more than 2 wins. Custom schedules, we're going to look at it. We get Penn State, FCS Northwest, Western Kentucky, and Georgia State. And, of course, we have our normal MAC opponents. I think that's pretty decent. FCS Northwest, hopefully we'll get our first win of the season because I don't think we're going to beat Penn State. Even though they went 6-7. Western Kentucky went 10-4 last season. Yikers, that's going to be a tough game. But anywho, that's the schedule. We're going to update our coach. I think what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade these all the way just so we can get the starting interest more, especially with D-line, because I think D-line is a major... I also think running back is a major issue too right now. You know what I totally forgot to do? I forgot to get a defensive coordinator, but we did get Carter Clemens, who's a really good motivator. He's got, honestly, this is honestly pretty good. He's got tactician too. And I think my other guy, yeah, this guy's got everything. So, yeah, I totally forgot to do that. I'm only an idiot sometimes. Yeah, so that is the off season. Again, if you guys did want a player, write a comment down below. I will update that here soon before I start this season for season number 5. Again, Scroggins the only one off limits. Anyone else is available for this team. So, going through again just to make sure one more time that you guys do know who is available. McPherson is available. Conte and Lyles is available. Bohannon's available. Yoon, Peacock, and Wagoneer are available. I don't think there's really... Tolson's available. Cole's available. Quinn's available. Pride is available. Sterling's available. Keogh's available. Ragas and Holyfield are available, along with Nortman as well. Khalil's available. And, of course, Sandlin is available. Other than that, no one else is, unfortunately. We're on 80 overall with an 82 offense, 80 overall defense. I don't know if that's true because I think, our highest overall is an 85 or 86 with a couple low to mid-80s. So, not the greatest, but I don't know if that's going to be true for an overall. But, anywho, if that's going to do it for the episode, I hope you guys did enjoy. And, yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'm out. Peace.